Hello and welcome to the Blue White Army YouTube channel. Now today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video. As you can tell, holding this with my hand because this isn't a webcam video, it's purely my face, so there's not really any point at all of like having the webcam and all the like screen and stuff. It's my view on what's going on right here, which is the safe standing debate at Parliament. Because for any football fan, it's a big thing, right? I personally would want to stand at every single football game. Now, I'm going to start off by giving the main argument from the other side, because you need to take in two parts for a debate, like they're doing here. And an example of this is I was at school, I was talking about this, and someone said, it's a horrible thing to say, why would you want to be able to stand at football games? Think of Hillsborough. And that's a weird thing for me, because if you're an actual football fan, you know what terraces were like back then and how completely unsafe they were. Like, putting it into all seating was just because they didn't have technology, you know, they didn't know the exact designs that they would need to get something like they have today. Old terraces were unsafe. But, talk about the unsafe bit. So, I went to Oldham versus Blackburn Rovers this year. Definitely the best football game I've ever been to by a mile. Here's my ticket, which of course I've kept for it, like most fans do. And if you can read on there, it's row 2, seat 146. This is the first football game which I've actually felt unsafe at. There were that many fans there, and they crammed us into such a small area, and of course there was no one who was sitting down. Like the disabled fans and stuff, you know, the people who wanted to sit down, a lot of the disabled fans, they had to ask stewards and they had to be moved into the Blackburn end. And the real problem was there it was overcrowded. But also it is completely not made for people to stand nowadays. You know, you have an area like less than half a yard most of the time for a seat. If you stand on the seat, you can fall off pretty badly. But, you know, if there's a goal and you're stood up in a seated area, you can very, very easily hit the people in front of you and create a bit of a domino effect. That's not safe. What is safe is I've been to a ground where I think it is done one of the best, and that is Fleetwood. Fleetwood's standing is impeccable. You know, when I was there, it's the most comfortable I've felt at a football game as well. And at Barry I also stood up and there was a rail. In my opinion, the whole like rails to lean on is the most comfortable thing, because sitting down for 90 minutes can like hurt your knees quite a bit, in my opinion. It's just nice and comfortable to be able to, you know, stand up, just have something to lean against, you know. It gives you, it's a nicer feel. I was at Fleetwood, you know, there's lots of space. I was right on the front row, and it felt completely safe. You know, I didn't feel like at all, you know, I was being a bit claustrophobic or anything, because there was lots of good space. Like Tottenham have announced today that all their seating is going to be made for if, say, standing is allowed, then they will be able to facilitate standing. It also allows clubs like Oldham, if we had fans standing, not only would it improve the atmosphere, because if you're standing at a football game, you probably end up chanting more, but it would allow more people to get through, because you can easily fit more people in if they're standing than seating, even in a safe standing area, because that stand at Fleetwood would hold nowhere near as many as it does now if it was not standing. We'll be able to get a lot of people there, and it would be safe. So why is it unsafe? And the other weird thing is, this is a point that's been raised here that I think is very good. Apparently it's unsafe for, I know, a championship level, let's say maybe 20,000 football fans to stand. That's unsafe. But if you have 100,000 people at a pop concert, jumping up and down, that's safe. Now, in my eyes, that's very simple maths. That's 5 times the amount of people crammed into a smaller area How on earth could that be anywhere near as safe? Rugby. Now, I've been to a rugby league game or two in my time. You're always on terraces. It's completely safe there. There are more fans than there are at Oldham. More fans than there are at a lot of the championship games. But once again, it's not safe. So, I will of course keep people updated on what happens. But definitely think you should check it out. It's probably going to be a link in the description to like the VOD of what's going on right now. Like it and make sure to share this video with other people so then they get the know-how. And on the Blue and White Army Twitter, I'll probably be going through it, as well as I've also put a fixture breakdown with some statistics. If you're someone who likes looking at graphs and stuff, I know I definitely do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like it, share it like I said. See you next time.